Yeah, man, I love this deck. This one surprised me both by how much I enjoyed it, but also how good it felt. And it's all thanks to our buddy Forge, who recently got changed in the over-the-air patch. He now gives +3 power instead of +2, which feels like a really significant change when you combine it with cards like Brood. Brood is now 3 5-power cards when dropped after Forge, which feels nuts. Even a Mr. Sinister feels really good. And then this deck ties in a couple other ways to support all of these buff synergies with Okoye and Nakia. And then you got Dakin, which is of course still a new big buff reward, which can feel great with Forge or otherwise. You got cheat plays like Absorbing Man. When this copies a Brood, it's just so nuts. Again, getting 3 more 5-power cards. Iron Lad cheating out a Brood is insane. It still has Sarah as well, because you can actually create some really nice big pop-offs on turn 6. A lot of these cards costing in that 2 or 3 energy range feels really good for Sarah. So this all came together far more synergistically than I expected. There are so many really good little lines. You can power spike tall if needed with Dakin. You can go wide and small with Broods. Nova hits for some crazy power totals. It just all feels so clean, and I won so many games. Listen, I only played, an hour and a half of games or something. I can't tell you this is the hot new thing or the best new deck, but it definitely felt promising, and I'm curious if some of you out there are able to try this one, how well it performs for you. Was it a fluke that I hit a good streak of luck, or will additional data actually support this as a viable way to play Sarah, and of course our new buffed buddy Forge? Is double Okoye right? I don't know, man. We fill so much space in this deck. I don't think it is right. I think we'd better off saving that in case we hit like Forges or something we need that stack power a little more densely. See, Absorbing Man. Nakia is like kind of cool, but man, the Brood, I don't have space. I gotta play it in like Xandar. I can't play it in London for sure. So I got a 5-power Brood. That's 18 left. How do I win the next round of stuff though? I need like Forge really. If I got Forge and played it mid, I mean that'd be pretty good with Mr. Sinister too, I guess. Oh, now that we like to see, but we definitely want that. I mean, is a 4-5 here actually correct? Maybe it goes here. So next turn Nakia goes off. We play Dakin on 5 with maybe like just a Mr. Sinister or something. Dakin. We got Shard. I mean, that's gonna be insane, right? Like I hope this doesn't create spacing problems. I don't think it will. I think I have enough room, but I kind of don't need anything else. The Dakins here just kind of farm. Because I can copy both the Dakin and the Shards. And they're starting at 7. So that should be... So I get 2 Shards. They both go mid. That means I need 3 spots here and 3 spots elsewhere into the Killmonger. Yeah, we're fine. Can maybe even finish on a Brood if I do the math here. Oh, that's fine. Killmonger scared me for a second. Oh my god, there's a second one. Oh my god. Oh, we got so lucky. Oh, we got so lucky, dude. Could have hit the Shards if we'd had priority, but we didn't. Thankfully though, now we don't have priority, so we don't have to worry about oh my god, I even have a Nova. Shards are obviously better. So Shard here, Nova here, or excuse me, Killmonger here. So there's space for 2 Shards. The Dakins are 8 billion power. I guess technically, no, they can't even Shang-Chi. It's 8 right now. No, we're good. We can't lose, right? Impossible to lose. Famous last words, but I think maybe impossible. They must know they're losing, right? Like the double Dakin thing. Maybe they think I don't have it, I guess, but I do. This is 8 billion power. Kind of forgot I was removing their power too. Oh, that doesn't even matter. This is just 8 billion power. Literally 8 billion. Okay, not 8 billion, 138 and 132. Close to 8 billion, but not quite, yeah. Completely insane, dude. Victory. Nakia and Okoye both kicked in some extra stats there. I mean, it actually adds up to a lot. We got 4 extra stats that got doubled 4 times, so actually pretty insane. Okay, we can play Nova early usually. I don't think that's too big of a problem. We've been playing Sinister on 2. Nakia on 3, Absorbing Man on 4 is kind of a neat idea. Sarah on 5, and then you go like Sinister is like 2 4/4s. That's 1 energy. You could play like a Brood for 2 and some other stuff with it. Is that worth it? Is Absorbing Man Nakia a line we want to take? We haven't actually tried that before. I'm intrigued by it. It's a different line than I've ever done before. Okay. Ant Maze doesn't buff the roll-off cards like Broods or whatever. Keep in mind, it only buffs the top half. So Nakia is fine to eat this buff, in other words. Dakin would be the best card, but we don't have him, so we're not going to hold too long, I don't think. Priority matters. Brood. So I think this actually changes us a little bit here. I think we go... Mr. Sinister again makes this kind of clunky though. Maybe it's still Absorbing Man, and then it's Forge Brood on 6 after the Sarah. Could do the double Brood though is what I'm thinking. Like 2 Broods with Absorbing Man is pretty nuts. It's just that it throws my curve a little, because like we're doing this on 5 instead. I don't know, man. That's actually probably in a weird way better, but I'm worried about board space. I feel like there are so many opportunities to play this deck in different ways, and I don't know yet still what is the right way. I do know I want to see a Killmonger. That'd be pretty sick. So this is 3 energy. We've still got this buffed Sinister that's pretty good. Maybe go left. Like Forge Brood to beat this Bishop. Brood mid might actually be better too though, because this Angel's got a lot of scalability as well. Killmonger? Oh bro, oh my god. Okay, so with Sunspot going away, I think this is fine. We want to scale this Bishop spot. We're actually adding quite a bit of power here. I did put Killmonger down last, right? Yeah, this is still 9, 12 here. We're losing 6, so this is pretty good. This Brood might be an overcommitment, right? I don't know how much they're really going into this Bishop. But Bishop is definitely a fixed amount of power we expect. Dude, this is a crazy... Like, yeah, they did go right. Okay, so I think the Brood there is definitely the right move. This is a crazy amount of power, dude. Should I have maybe put Sinister mid and Killmonger left? I don't know. I felt pretty confident with the Sunspot going away, but I guess we're about to see. Oh yeah, Ant-Man's not even getting buffed. Very nice. Rocket Raccoon, sure, that can't be big enough, right? There's just no way. Nightcrawler, yeah. Weird zoo deck, dude. Zoo, old school zoo. Not a bot though. Paid portrait, I think. Yeah, again, dude, like look at that final turn. This is so crazy. How much power did I put out on the final turn? So the total power output is like 10 left is at 8 mid is 18, and 18 right is 36 power on the final turn. Crazy. It's really good, dude. I like this deck a lot. Okay, Mr. Sinister is fine. We would prefer a Forge, I guess, first, but we'll take it. Okoye early is probably even better, yeah. This way we can hit a Brood, we can hit a Dakin, we can hit Absorbing Man. Not that we need to, but we can try. Oh, Forge, cool. Forge v Forge. Dream Dimension's a little weird for our Sarah deck, but we do love Brood. We don't really want Brood in New York because that limits our options. We don't really want Brood in Vibranium Mines because we get Vibranium. Brood mid, I mean, it locks us up for now, but notably we can move out to New York, so it should be okay. Oh, Absorbing Man is so insane with Brood, and he's 6 as well. This is insane. Yeah, this is fine, right? This is fine. We'll take some Vibranium here. It's okay. We have a, you know, we're late enough in the game now. We can fill our turn if needed. Vibranium might actually even be pretty good at this stage to weave in. Oh, big old Deadpool. If we lose priority, though, we can actually Killmonger that on the final turn. I don't think that's likely to happen, though, just given how big we are already. I don't know that Iron Lad's going to change that much. What would be bad news here? Colleen's actually kind of bad news. Because we have a decent Killmonger Nova play. If I go for Iron Lad here, is there a chance we lose priority? Yeah, there is a chance, actually. Okay, let's try that. What do we want to hit here? I guess Forge is kind of free. Maybe not great, but kind of free. We gonna lose priority or not? No. But so unfortunately, Killmonger's not gonna answer that Deadpool, so we're gonna have to be big enough. We're just gonna have to be big enough. Oh, we hit Vibranium, I guess, huh? Yeah. It's just impossible to know where our power should go. This is 21 here. Maybe we do something like this. Maybe just move like, what is this, 6, 8, 11 still with Killmonger? God knows. Without losing priority, I don't know. We don't enter the Deadpools. It's just, are we big enough? I feel like maybe we are, but who knows? Maybe I should have moved another card from right. They seem to be ignoring right more or less. Oh! Oh God! Oh my goodness. Okay. Man, I don't feel bad about that. Matching a 36 power final turn's not bad. Yeah, maybe we should have left the card mid and pulled one of these over. I don't know though, because if we pull one out, like it does lose just like Deadpool. So 21's a pretty important break point. Okay, Forge is certainly a great enabler. Is New York the featured location? This is the third straight game I've had New York. I didn't notice if it was, but it seems like it must be, right? It must be. Negative Zone's kind of a pain, man. Like, Brood's insanely good. We could maybe go Dakin in Negative Zone instead. We've got the Colleen Wing, so, like, this, as a singular card, is a great way for us to enable to win Negative Zone, because like Brood's not good in Negative Zone, occupies a lot of space elsewhere. Like he's not terrible in Negative Zone. It was only 6 power. Is Brood still good later, or are there other good options later? I think we're actually gonna do this, yeah. It's weird because this is I think less overall total power from the Forge. Like it doesn't offer as much total power, but it's still, I would say, significant. Unlike this particular exchange. He's gonna go, what is he's actually 7, so he goes to 14 minus 3 is 11, so that's Shang-Chi bait a little bit. It kind of looks like a Surfer deck though. I don't think they're gonna have Shang-Chi. In other words, I think we can play the Colleen on curve here. We didn't hit any sort of Absorbing Man, Iron Lad type line, so I think we just play on curve. Wong. Can't really shut down a Wong, so this feels like maybe Surfer Brood. Maybe this was like a negative deck. Okay, Nova. We just want as few of these as possible to go to New York, basically. The opponent might lock out their Wong here accidentally with Strange Academy. That's technically possible, especially if they play a card here now or a card here now. They play a card left or right, there's a chance they just lock out their Wong. Oh my god, imagine. 3 cards going left is not that insane. Oh, never mind, it's pretty insane. I'm also locked up, which sucks. So now I'm very exposed actually to a Surfer. I still don't know. I feel like this is still a negative deck though, actually. Oh, I'm not still exposed to, never mind, we can do this. I'm stupid. No, we should. We don't want to leave too much power out here. I like the idea of playing Brood so that I can hit an Absorbing Man potentially, Absorbing Man on 7 would be what? 3, and Killmonger's 2 is 5, and Nova's 6. So that's interesting. This fills mid up with cards that potentially have 0 power. Is that a problem? Maybe I gotta just do that right. Maybe we like move Sarah left. Brood here. Boy, that feels bad. Just does not feel very strong. Like going Brood against their Brood feels weird to me. They gonna turn off Limbo right now? Is this bro about to turn off Limbo? No. Wolfsbane. That's just way too big, man. Silver Surfer's gonna own right. So it's really about winning left for us. Because mid feels, I think, pretty safe. Oh, dude, this is so sick. But it's wasted. I don't actually need it. Like, it is the Brood we talked about, right? But I'm so advanced mid. I don't think mid's at risk. I mean, I guess I give up 2 power left if I play Absorbing Man mid. But I gotta make room for Nova anyway. Yeah, they just don't have the power left. They're doing the math and saying, wait, Surfer is only, what? Like 2 and A is 10 power left. That's 16. Absorbing Man plus Nova's 20. Okay, yeah, this is a really good Absorbing Man with Brood. Do we throw in a Mr. Sinister early? I don't see any reason not to. Good in DC, but Starlight Citadel is going to change where DC hits. So maybe we put Sinister here and Brood right so that we're guaranteed to hit either way. Absorbing Man also... Oh, that's my Colleen Wing. Okay. It's a 2/6 for them, but probably not anything too spicy. Yeah, dude, we are filling this board quick. Sometimes I wonder if a Patriot doesn't belong in this deck. I want it to be more hand buffy. There's really only these 2 cards, and then I guess if you had Absorbing Man, technically 2, but Spider Ham. Thankfully, this is a game where Sarah's not even really gonna feel as good, because we're rocking so much power off of our Swarmers. But we do kind of want to find a Nova. We also don't have the Killmonger for it though, so it's a little bit harrowing, I guess. Hopefully this Washington DC goes right, so I get more targets that way. Hawkeye discarded. Wow. Adam Warlock. What? Well, now I have no idea what's happening. There's the Killmonger. Okay. I don't want my Broodlings going into Starlight Citadel, and this is like, well, I guess actually this is probably technically the biggest single power card because it goes to 8. But I want to try to contest this, which I think I do, especially if we hit a Nova. I think I play the Colleen Wing now because I just want to fill my curve. Dakin at 8's enough, hopefully. Could technically get a little bigger if we hit like a Nova or something, but this would be nice if this were a Forge. That would be the real dream. Okay, the good news is like they gotta work at this. Oh, dude, whoa, that's annoying, man. There goes my Nova activator. Excuse me. Forge. Okay. Yeah, Iron Lad here doesn't matter. It's just about power output. It does actually technically expose me to a Shang-Chi, but I think if they play Shang-Chi, they can't beat 10 anyway, so hopefully that's okay. I guess with stature Shang-Chi, they have 9. It's pretty good. They may not know they're winning right, but they are. There's that Nova. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Kind of a weird way to get there this game. Nothing like went astoundingly well. You know what I mean? Like, I guess initially DC helped, but that even went away. Really, the only powerful thing we did, if you look, was Absorbing Man. Everything else was pretty fair. Just playing cards at cost and like doing the normal things, but just good stats sometimes, you know? We filled our mana, energy, and just played stuff, and that did the job. All right. The opponent played Korg. It hit Iron Lad and rolled into Rock Slide. Are you kidding me? That's too much stuff. Stop. Okay, forge. We want power here for sure. Dakin, I think we just stick to standard stats. Oh my god, they're going hard in Quantum Tunnel. What the heck? Mega Pro. Oh my god, there's so many rocks in my deck already. Are you kidding me? I have so many rocks. Stature and Spider Ham. Okay. It's really not so. Oh my god. I have 6 rocks in my deck, dude. Oh, I didn't actually hit a rock though, somehow. I did kind of ruin my Mr. Sinister roll though, which sucks. Well, that went about as badly as possible. That did not go to plan. I can't clear that rock out. And I probably will. But I don't know if I can actually really contest Quantum Tunnel. That's so much power. Do I even have a card big enough? I guess after the Nova, I will have 9 power there. I would need a 10 power play. There's just no way, right? The Korg does go away. But I can't really wait. I gotta go now on this stuff. Because I need to be able to play the tunnel. We'll just get some space here. Black Widow. That's a good Quantum Tunnel card, actually, so I don't lose any good stats. The opponent also opening up their Quantum Tunnel, but I have to imagine I still, like, I'm down 8. Oh, does that change anything for us? Not really. I still just, it's so hard to get power here. The biggest thing I can do is forge into it. That's about it, really. Otherwise, 6 power doesn't feel like enough. Can we win with Quantum Tunnel, though? I don't know. If I hit a forge and then I play a pig, it's just all rocks, dude. It's literally just all rocks. Okay, that's actually pretty big power play. 20 power mid, that's good. Little exposed to Shang-Chi. A lot of Mr. Sentinels. Mr. Sentinels? That's not what they're called. Thinking of Mr. Sinister. A lot of Mr. Sentinels, eh? I mean, technically this could be enough, yeah? Can they beat this with a Shang-Chi, I guess? Not a Shang-Chi. There's no way that's big enough. No. How lucky are you? Forge early. Oh, dude. Forge into Brood left. I mean, forget it, right? It's just like we just have all the cards. I could. Well, Forge Cloning Vats doesn't really help because you just forge the next Forge, right? That's not very helpful. Yeah, we'll just Forge, then we'll Brood left. Could even maybe do like an. Oh! Oh, dude, Absorbing Man's insane too. It's actually the same as the Brood though, so maybe not as worth it. But we're gonna get a 6 power Brood in hand, or 5 power, excuse me. 5 power. 6 power later once we get the once we get the dude. Do we put the Sarah in here or do we just Brood right? I'm a little bit worried about like Galactus, maybe technically kinda. I mean, not really, but this is where we want our power going anyway. The only thing is, like, this Brood's gonna get pulled mid again. I'm kind of running out of places to play, like, Brood copies that are exciting or interesting. Asteroid just, you know, basically creating some problems. Iron Man. Oh,
Iron Man.
That makes me nervous too. What is going on here, dude? I guess Sarah's kind of the biggest thing we can play, but at the same time, I also sort of want to Absorbing Man. Because, like, if I don't Absorbing Man, I don't really have that strong of a turn next turn. Nothing's that good. Like, is Sarah really that useful? Maybe I just give right. They've got an Iron Man. If they want it, they're going to have it. I think just playing these 5/5s is the way to go, man. We're just playing 5/5s every turn. I'm like kind of worried about like onslaught tribunal stuff, but they don't have a curve for that. There's no way to play any of those right now, so I don't think that's a thing. Like the Iron Man's isolated. Dude, I don't know. Forge into wave is not a curve I anticipated or knew what was about, so I don't know. But yeah, we just like, it's just so clean. It's just so efficient getting, you know, like 3 15s and 4 15s. It's crazy. It's really strong. Yeah, I think we can play Nova. Brood Absorbing Man is great, and thankfully the Nova existing might mean that the Brood's not like losing too much power too quickly. Killmonger is a great confirmation of said suspicion. Colleen Wing here, right? We have the Killmonger if we were to hit a Dakin later. I'm thinking about the tempo Colleen Wing just to get some stats down. I lose a Mr. Sinister, but I know I have a good 3, a good 4. We've got time to find a 5, and this is at least part of a turn 6. So in other words, I don't need a ton of resources, and I do need some energy. I guess I have to ask, am I better off just playing the Mr. Sinister? I don't know why I'm so gung-ho to play Colleen. I'm worried about board space a little bit because of Brood into Absorbing Man. That's 6 cards already occupied, but I'd still have a little space to play Killmonger and clear that space. Like we might actually Killmonger on 5. Oh my god, the opponent is just playing only 1-drops. Fortunately, the Brood goes to 4, which pushes the Absorbing Man back a turn. That's a little frustrating. I mean, the Killmonger still makes me feel very happy and favored here, but definitely a little more sad. This drops an Okoye, which is totally fine. Nebula scaling, but we don't care. So now this would be the Brood turn. Are we still playing Sarah on 5? No, we're playing Absorbing Man on 5. We're not playing a Sarah game this game. We think we can go straight up. Putting Brood mid because I was gonna say we have a better advantage mid, but not sure that's so true with the She-Hulk. If I don't play Dakin this turn, I don't get to activate it next turn, but I think Absorbing Man is just too valuable. He's 15 power. Now that said, I don't really need it because we know we're deleting so much power there. If I play Dakin this turn, I can go for a Killmonger next turn to double him. Is Sarah better than that? I have some dead draws though in this case, like, because Killmonger's 3, you know, Iron Lad's dead and the rest of the hand is dead. I don't know, man. I think we better play this more straight up. It's kind of unfortunate that I have a lot of power where I don't need it right now, though. So this is the opponent, though, like there. Yeah, Forge doesn't really matter. I mean, this is 8 power gone. This is, they might be trusting the Sunspot mid. We're adding 4 here at least. It's a 5-point swing. I mean, left is obviously as good as golden. It's really just, is the 7 power here enough? We're tied, so I'm gonna have 7 power advantage, but they may think they have a huge advantage here and don't really play much. They do also have priority, so if they play more 1-drops, they're dead. The 1-drops are dead. Shauna! Dude, this is cool, a Shauna deck, but as we said, the 1-drops are dead. Killmonger just murders this deck. It's kind of sad. It's really quite sad. Okay. We even went mid too. Crazy. Yeah, Absorbing Man, like I said, didn't really end up where we needed it to be, but it was okay. The Colleen Wing Brood was enough of a combo at least, and the Killmonger obviously just super giga seals that deal. Don't Shang-Chi me. I whine on the internet. That's great. I love it. Fisk Tower is not a huge risk for us. Do we hold this Sinister for the post Nakia, like turn 5? But we want to play Sarah on 5 usually. I think we can play the Sinister. We'll swarm on 4. I just want to get stuff going in Vault, you know. We've got turn 5 to go there again. Yeah, this is good stuff. We might actually put Dakin and Vault on 5. That's pretty good. Usually bigger than Iron Lad. Unless we just completely whiff on... Well, there's one thing we're not going to whiff on, yeah. You hate Brood and Sewer System. I'd rather have a big card there. Can Brood go mid? It's 12 power, locked up, committed already. Opponent's probably going to be scared of a Silver Surfer if I do that, which is a fair concern. The only problem with this line is that I don't have anywhere to play Sarah on 5. If I want to play Sarah, I should probably play Iron Lad now. And if we don't hit Sarah, we can do Dakin, Colleen Wing, and then Brood something on 6. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just this should be Sarah. That would make life very easy. It's Nova. Now that does mean we're drawing Nova, which is nice. Magic is really changing the clock on this game. Okay. Now I think I can like greed the Dakin a little bit, right? So this is going to be 12 plus 4. 16 power, enough to contest, like locking this up. I'd rather win Sewer System with fewer cards if I can, but am I going to fill every spot this game anyway is a real question, I think. That's a pretty good question. Kind of want to play this on 6 as well. But I got to get the Dakin down too. Like there's a lot of moving pieces in this game right now. Like too many moving pieces. And everything's a little off curve too. Though I need to Nova this first. And also Absorbing Man. Like there's so much going on, dude. Oh my god. We're gonna do this. The Nova I can play whenever. Just weave this in. If I hit Absorbing Man, this makes Dakin really strong. I hit Forge instead. So Forge Brood is also really strong. But I'm like overcommitted right. I'm too strong right. I could go for the Killmonger now to create space for the Brood mid, but you want the Brood to get buffed, you know? Like, either way, I'm overcommitting. This is gonna scare them off right, as it should. Can I just do this? Like, is this weird? It's pretty weird to only get 2 cards here. Dude, I don't know. This game is, I don't like the way this is going. But this is also a misplay. I could have buffed Forge. I'm trying to get like a greedy Brood here, and I don't think it's worth it because this is gonna be big. Nimrod. Oh god, what have I done? Dude, I don't know. This game went real south. I'm not sure. We might actually still win, but I obviously did not play this correctly. I mean, it's kind of working out, but I feel like there's about 17 lines we could have taken there, and I don't know which one was right. That's a good sign, though. If your deck has all these options and you're playing it bad and you're still in a game, like that's a pretty good sign, I think. I didn't really leave a lot of space for Brood either, which feels kind of bad. The weird thing is, like, we're still in a good spot, maybe. You know, if they have double eats on this Nimrod, I think we're not. That's kind of scary. Just two ending up in a given spot's like really tough. I don't know. Dakin right gets big. That looks like 2 eats to me. I think we probably lose. I think Dakin's not enough right to pull this off. There's eat number 1 and eat number 2. That is definitely too much. Wait, is it too much? Hold up. It's not too much. 18 to 17. Let's go, dude. I played this game like butt. We didn't hit the Sarah. And I played it like butt. And we still just get there, dude. I'm telling you, this deck puts out shocking amounts of power. I don't know, man. I played it like butt. And we won. That's a good sign. Okay, Muir Island's usually really good for us. It's weirdly not good with this hand just yet, though. I mean, we need, you know, either the Brood or the Sinister, maybe. This is kind of a good turn 4 play. I could put Forge in there and just trust the Sinisters, I guess. Feels a little overcommitted. I could pick up stats later, I guess, too, huh? Yeah, we'll just go Sinister into whatever. Brood's gonna. Oh, I don't like that. That's a tall scaler instead of a wide scaler. I might have to pivot out of that. Try to win these two mid spots. That's really scary. I mean, how big is Sinister here? We're getting 5 and 5 is 10. So we're at 16. We're at 20. They got a 6 Dakin. I mean, are they gonna have multiple ways to scale it? Or I mean, it's gonna get up to what? To 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be at 8 power. That's 16. Nova's probably actually 18. I sure don't know about this, man. Seems risky. Are we too all in? Like, but the thing is, if I don't get my own Dakin, I can't. Like, there's no way I'm contesting that anyway. So let's just do it. Let's hope it scales enough off the Muir Island buffs. Like, we're getting 4 to 1 on buffs. 2 shards! No, I just said they're not gonna have 2 shards! No! No, not like this. Not like this. We can still try to win mid and right, though. It's not impossible by any means. Rock kind of coming in handy here. Iron Lad as well, so they're actually committing even more power left. I think that's sort of good news because they might be over-committed. Oh, they're discarding their shards pre-Nova. That gives me a little extra stats and pre-Muir Island buff. So they do kind of have to work for it, I guess. Ah, retreating. Yeah, nice. Okay. Scary. Just big stats, man. I'm telling you. A 3-9 is insane. 2 4s are good. A 2. This was a 2-10 sort of. I guess you could kind of call it like a 4-11 for the record, but good stats, dude. We just keep winning. We just keep winning.